Manila and on koolTV. Please stand by for the last broadcast of TWC for Saturday and all future Saturdays. It is now less than a minute before the hour of 10 o'clock.
Thank you for tuning in. You can catch the replay of SOP on soundcloud.com/DJCEN. We'll be back next week for more SOP, only on Cool FM and CEN Radio.
For more info, check www.armadamusic.com.
Ang mga opinyon at pananaw sa programang ito ay sa mga host at mga panauhin lamang. Hindi ito opinyon at pananaw ng himpilan at ng pamunuan ng network.
Oh my god! How did that even work? The transition is so good. What the heck? Oh my god. I mean, you're all surprised that all of a sudden we started playing Kabayag. Oh wow, it is now exactly 10:01 in the evening right here in this country. Hello and a very good evening to you. Welcome to TWC. As I've mentioned earlier, tonight is the last night of TWC. During Saturdays, as beginning next week, TWC will now air from Monday to Friday from 10, not necessarily Monday to Friday, but yes, it is Monday to Friday, but Monday to Thursday from 10 to 10:45 in the evening, and every Fridays from 10 to 11 in the evening right here in this country. So please, as much as possible, set your DVRs, set your alarm clocks, set your calendars, because we are making the move. Now, if you're going to watch or listen Cool FM rather, next Saturday, then you'll get to see a very different program, fresh from the caves of DZX 1026 AM, none other than Geometric and Blue Wave. Yes, both of them are returning to Cool FM, simulcasting through their program, the JO and Blue Show, beginning next week. Next Saturday from 9 to 11 in the evening right here on Cool FM and still on DZX 1026 AM. Now, I do know for a mere fact that they are currently playing a certain server in which I recently joined. And quite frankly, the one thing I can tell you at this particular moment in time is that they are having fun while we're still here on the airwaves, and we're fine. Don't worry, we are fine. But I'll be joining there. I'll be joining their server within the next hour. I just have to. It just happens that tomorrow, we're gonna be in a festival. Yes, there will be a festival tomorrow. I'll just have to share it to you, to each and every one of you, if in case you don't know what event that is. And that is, of course, the 25th Grand Bambino Festival. If you're a Roman Catholic, by the way, then you should probably know about this thing. Then we're going to, if in case you still don't know what will happen, then I'll just show it to you. This is going to happen in the city of Pasig. If in case you still don't know, this will be led by the Diocese of Pasig through the Immaculate Conception Cathedral, and which is the big church, the main church here in the city. And this will be held tomorrow, where there will be a Thanksgiving Mass at 1 o'clock in the afternoon, and the parade beginning at 4 in the afternoon. So we just posted here through the voice chat about the details on what's going to happen here, where this is the invitation from the posted by the Public Information Office of the city through their social media platforms. And I wish we can show it to you right now, because apparently we are not at the moment, but we are hoping we can show it to you at the moment. And if in case you still don't know, from 1 p.m. onwards, in the middle of Thanksgiving Mass, the roads that we will be using, that will serve as the route for the festival, will now close. Will close at that time, as the parade will begin at 4 in the afternoon. Now, here's the big question. Are we going to air it here on Cool FM? My simple answer is no. We're not going to air it here on Cool FM, because first and foremost, it's a Sunday, and second, I don't have data. Okay. Second, I don't have data. I might actually end up asking them if I might let them. But one thing is for sure, I think I will be available on other parts of the community here on Cool FM, or maybe other fan-made broadcasters who are willing to. But one thing is certain, I will be airing it live. It just happens that it's not going to be here on Cool FM, but watch out on my social media platforms if ever I will. What are the now here's the thing. What is the main feature of this parade, or this festival that we're gonna have tomorrow here in the city? Well, the main feature of this parade is the tradition of throwing candies to every Santo Nino sculpture. If you have a Santo Nino sculpture, then they will give you candy. They will give you candy, they will give you snacks. And I think that will serve as a that symbolizes, more of a symbol that symbolizes and represents a blessing. They give you blessings, not only to you but to Santo Nino, and which of course we call it as Viva Santo Nino, but here in our city we call it as Bambino, but it's the same thing anyway. Now, we're talking downtown Pasig here. All of these major roads within downtown Pasig will be closed to traffic beginning 1 p.m. onwards. So if you are going to attempt to exit or enter here in our city, please avoid downtown as much as possible. And if you are going to experience heavy traffic throughout the Sunday, especially probably in C5, one of the major roads out there, then you will do
Then,
experience heavy
sumapaw
traffic.
yung show mo sa amin.
What?
Yung TOC
What?
namin bulok.
Oh God. It happened again?
For a second.
Oh God, oh my God. No, this ain't happening again, blood. We were literally playing what the first time this happened was we were literally playing Bold Diwali, and now this one. What the hell?
Anyways, I will go back.
Thank you, Geometric, for visiting the Cool FM booth, and have fun. By the way, that's Geometric. He's having his own time of his life on again the Jay on Blue show. He and the Blue will be returning to Cool beginning next week. Imagine that, beginning next week from 9 to 11. So, as a concession, of course, TWC will become the new HWM. Oh my God, TWC will become the new Hangout with Mamon. Imagine that. We are going to air every Monday to Friday, And quite frankly, the one thing I can tell you is that ever since the stage has been removed here in favor of the return of the voice chats, um, I have seen multiple decline on our shows as audience, but it's okay. They're probably busy, and I'll be fine with it. But again, uh, if you have a social media account, especially on Instagram, please follow my Instagram account at cringeandnet because I am going to instead relay the situation of the parade through Instagram Live. I will attempt to go live there tomorrow because who knows? The festival will obviously end at night with the blessing, or the rather the holy water moment of all the priests there. They will have a separate stage at the big church, which is the end of the route, and then also present in the parade. Here's the other caveat. Other people who are notable people who will be participating here. Also, this is a tradition here, by the way. None other than the one and only Pasig City Mayor Vico Soto. He will be there, of course. He's always been there, participating in the festivities, as is the Vice Mayor of the city, Vice Mayor Dodot Jaworski, and Pasig Congressman Roman Romulo, as well as the City Council of the city of Pasig. They will participate, and unlike the stage at the big church, they will have a separate stage, in which I think is at the plaza. We have two plazas near the big church, so I think it's the other one at the. I don't want to say the barangay, but we have two plazas: Plaza Rizal and Plaza Bonifacio, and I think the stage will be at Plaza Bonifacio. And if you want to see the entirety of the festivities, the festival will be streamed live as well on the official Facebook page of the Pasig City Public Information Office. So if you want to spot me as it happens, then go watch the live stream of the Public Information Office Facebook page because I will be there. I will be there. I will try to hide though. I will try to hide because we have people who will be joining with us in celebrating this momentous occasion. Now, obviously, this is a rather interesting moment in history here on Cool FM because obviously this is the last Saturday show of TWC. We have made a lot of accomplishments here on this program, especially on the Saturday slot. If you may recall, on the good old days of TWC, during those times when we have our special guest, first it was Moon, then it was Kat, then it was Melody, and most recently JM. And quite frankly, all of those happened on Saturdays. So Saturday has always been a very significant day, especially for this show, because we have made a lot of notable events that occurred here on this particular day. And I will forever be grateful for what we have achieved all these years. Now, um, now that we are bidding goodbye for one final time on our Saturday slot, this is a rather emotional moment here because, quite frankly, I'm all alone. We don't know what the future will lead us beginning next week. Why? Because next week, TWC will now be 5 days in a week. We're now going to be fast talk, but not in the afternoon. It will be at night, of course. So we're more of a tonight with Boyabunda situation here. And it also didn't help that I initially told them that I was going to do this program at 7:30, as early as 7:30, but I realized that I cannot do the show while cooking. Yes, I cook food for dinner every night, and I cannot simply ignore all those duties. So I will have to settle for less if I want to continue the show. Full steam ahead, full speed ahead. So Monday to Thursday, again, we'll keep on reminding you about this throughout the length of the show. Monday to Thursday, 10 to 10:45, and Fridays will remain unchanged, which is from 10 to 11. I know it's a very sad day for all of us here on TWC, but we will have to accept it. And it's honestly a good thing because I've always wanted to have a Monday to Friday show. I've always wanted to have a Monday to Friday show. It was my dream, my personal dream, to have a Monday to Friday show. And Music Zone with DJ CEN, if you may still remember that OG show, was the first one that I've actually had a Monday to Friday show. And with the realization that I am no longer going to do that thing during that time when I had to switch to face classes, and unfortunately, I had to let it go. But who would have knew fate had other plans? Fate had other plans, and here we are. TWC next week is going to be Monday to Friday. What a turn of events. Now, here's a funny thing. The reason why we keep on bringing up Kabayag is because I wanted to give you a quick story time about this. Imagine that, send stories, advanced episode, but this is a sneak peek. But jokes aside, Kabayag happened during the Philippine television out of context stage. It was during that time when I was still having my own me time when I started thinking about actually having a brand new show, which is different from the one that I'm having with Cool. Now, obviously, having a show on stage is absolutely not allowed. But given the circumstances, due to the mere fact that the stage already existed, I might actually wanted to use the opportunity to make new friends instead of actually having a show. I just want to at least meet new friends and probably get in touch with media people in the near future. Imagine that. And it eventually happened. But there was a time when we experimented a program called Kabayag with Seni De Castro, and it worked. So when they told me I was pulling myself into a different direction, I was pulling myself out of the station and to the other one, which is obviously the stage. In the end, it was the opposite that happened. I dragged the one that I did at out of context back to Cool FM, and now we're turning it into a show here on Cool FM. So the opposite, the complete opposite happened. And it was my pure intention to make new friends and not to make a new program. Because at the end of the day, it is just a stage so that everybody can at least have some platform at least to shine, to at least communicate with one another. And that happened. So I was like, why not we drag Kabayag here on Cool FM? And so it did happen. When we showcased it last night, even the management agreed. We are going to air Kabayag. And thus, we have it right here. And you saw that one on the opening billboard earlier, that we did played Kabayag. And quite frankly, I hate to admit this, but all roads lead to what I've been doing. I'm not claiming. I'm not claiming, okay, all of what has happened recently, because none of these would have happened without the admins of the Philippine Television Out of Context team. They created the stage, they created a platform so that everybody can at least talk to each other, can at least communicate with each other, they can at least get in touch with each other, meet new people, maybe even the media people, the media peeps out there, the broadcast team, actual broadcast people, actual media people. And it worked in a way that it was successful. They let it stay. So I have no problem with it. I literally had no problem with it. In fact, in all honesty, it was a blessing in disguise. It was something that is, it was like the missing piece to a puzzle that was finally found. And I got that missing piece, and that puzzle would turn out to be Kabayag. But anyways, all jokes aside, Kabayag wouldn't happen if it wasn't for the stage at Philippine Television Out of Context. By the way, go follow PHTV OOC 2.0 on their Facebook page, as well as there's online media platforms on Instagram, on YouTube, and on TikTok as well. They are wonderful, to say the least. These are the same people whom I have worked with here on Cool FM. These are the same people that I've known for not necessarily a long period of time, but I would say years. Because even though we first met for a short period of time, that relationship grew eventually, and I'm proud of what we have all accomplished from the beginning, from our humble beginnings all the way to the very end. And they couldn't have done it without the support of just about everybody. Now that is what you call loyalty. Now, I do know for a fact that, as I mentioned last night, Kabayag is going to be under test for now, because we can't just launch it into an entire show as a whole. We cannot do that thing, of course, not that instantly. But you guys are really excited about Kabayag, so here's the thing. I think we can all agree on this, but we're going to put this thing into an experiment. Kabayag will temporarily become a segment of, yeah, my apologies for a bit. I have been called by my grandma for a second downstairs, but no worries. I just had to respond to a question if I ate dinner, and I said yes. But anyways, back to where was I? So Kabayag will be a segment for now here on TWC until we can determine if Kabayag can actually become a program here on the show. Not here on the show, but as a separate show, a separate show. Now this experiment will take an effect beginning Tuesday, because we want to have a special edition of the program on Monday. We want to welcome TWC to its brand new routine. So we're going to have a special edition of the program on Monday, and brace yourselves, I might end up losing my voice. Why? Because it's already in pain. I'll tell you that one right now. It's already in pain. And I don't know if I'm going to still waste my voice on tomorrow when it comes to shouting. But, I hope I don't. I hope I don't. Let's see what else do we have in here. Actually, why not we test it right now? Why not we test Kabayag right now? Because for me, personally, as much as possible, we want to maximize the remaining time of TWC's last Saturday night broadcast with something special, something unique. We want to always end the show with at least some form of uniqueness. We don't want to let our loyal listeners and viewers down. So why not we actually start it right now? Let's do the experimentation for what would be our final day here, or final Saturday here on the show. So let's do this. Here we go. And for no reason at all, I don't know why Boogie is having a hard time functioning, at least on my end. This has been going on actually since SPP. Since SPP, this has been having some apologies. My apologies for that one. I'll just have to Wait, did it just re-entered? It re-entered. Forgive me. I'll just have to go ahead and check the other bots to see if they're working. There it is. I need to find the actual there it is. I had to get the right commands here for a moment. So please wait for a while. Please be patient. No worries. We have plenty of time here on the show. Considering that the MFA is still on break, he'll be back at the end of this month. And is still thinking, what the hell? Okay, so we're gonna pause this for a bit so that we can add the volume. We can reduce the volume here. Volume. Volume. My voice is really getting deeper. It's not it's not kitty. It's not like a kittylet anymore. It's not like a kittylet voice than you used to hear it. But it's just mainly because my throat is not that well than it used to be last night, unlike last night. But I think you'll understand. We have plenty of stuff that is going to happen within the next few hours or so. In fact, right after the show, right after TWC, I still have to go down. I have to prepare for the festival. We are still going to put the platform that we're going to use for the Santo Niño sculptures, the Santo Niño statues. And here's the fun part. We're putting it at the top of our electric vehicle, which is very unique. But we've been doing this for a very long time. Okay, we've been doing this for a very long time, so we're already experts on these. So we know how to balance the statues while not falling it, as well as how the integrity of the electric vehicle is. And I'm not telling you what kind of electric vehicle that is, so you'll have to guess. You'll have to guess for that one. So we're gonna enable track loop here. Now it's working here on my end. And I'm getting a little laggy now. But that's fine. If my bandwidth is relatively low, if my reception here on my mic is relatively weak, it's rather distorted, then that means my Wi-Fi is crashed. My Wi-Fi is crashed at this moment, but don't worry. There's a reason for that one. And that reason is because they're watching Netflix. My family is watching... Apologies for that one. But my family's watching Netflix at this moment, so my apologies if my internet connection is relatively low. But you'll understand. So, welcome to KABAYAG. This is the first set of experimentations of the program before we can fully turn it into an actual show. So we have okay, this is something that we have just received here at the moment. Please forgive me. We'll have to check if this is actually true. Where's that thing? I need to find the Okay, so we have a storm, by the way. I want to mention that one as well. We do have a storm, and the storm's name is Ada, and as of 8 p.m. tonight, Tropical Storm Ada was last seen at 95 kilometers north-northeast of Verac in Catanduanes, where the maximum wind is at 85 kilometers per hour, and the maximum gustiness of up to 105 kilometers per hour. The movement is moving northeastward slowly and is projected to take a U-turn within the next few hours. So, let's see what else do we have in here. We have, so far, unconfirmed reports at the moment. Okay, we can now actually confirm this. My apologies. We'll have to correct that one. Because the information that I have here is just an hour ago. But now we have news for you. This is breaking actually. Breaking from us here at the Cool FM. There is indeed fatalities caused by the effects of Tropical Storm Ada, where a landslide had occurred in the province of Sorsogon, where according to said reports, these fatalities are two. Number of fatalities here are two, which is being identified as a 23-year-old male and a 19-year-old female. Evacuation orders have been in place already since yesterday, according to local authorities. So we will have to wait for additional details regarding that one, but I think this has already been reported, I think, on national news. But if ever it's not, then this is really the first time you'll get to hear that thing on Cool FM. Next week as well, there are major changes to TV5's schedule. Two of the programs that they have co-produced with ABS-CBN will be returning to the airwaves, which is Nag-Aapoy ng Damdamin, which is at 8:45 in the evening, which is followed by Pira-Pirasong Paraiso at 9:30 in the evening. That will, of course, begin starting January 19th, every Monday to Friday on TV5's primetime lineup. And also, let's see what else do we have in here at the moment. We, for our listeners in the city of Manila, there will be a run. Actually, there will be a run that will occur tomorrow morning. This is called the Heartbeats Run 2026. That will occur on January 18th. That is tomorrow morning, as I mentioned. Where the road closure that will be affected by this will be the southbound lane of Rojas Boulevard from Cadixbat Drive to P. Ocampo. And you may refer to the official Facebook page of the Manila Public Information Office for alternative routes. Now, to international news, within the last couple of hours ago, the two major political parties in Japan have agreed to merge into one political party. The Constitutional Democratic Party, the CDP of Japan, and Komeito, which is the former political party that is the partner of the ruling LDP, the Liberal Democratic Party of Japan. These two parties will be merging into one political party, and this comes after plans for a snap election in Japan are emerging at the moment, which according to Japanese media, they are saying that the snap election would be announced or would happen. Will it happen or will it be announced? I'm not sure. Let me go check my sources here at the moment. But there will be an election. There will be yet another election in Japan. I'll just have to check if it's actually right for me here. So, yep, February 8th. February 8th will be the one. And that's the only thing I can tell you at this time. Yeah? Okay, so, fellas of the society, I have just been told to go down here for a second. We will be temporarily taking a break here on TWC. I had been told to go down at the moment. We're hoping I should be back here maybe for a while, I guess, depending on the task that I will be told to do at the moment. But don't worry, stay on your seat. TWC will return in a moment. Please stay along with us.
Sali na sa TGF Products Win Promo, ilagay ng produkto ng TGF Toothpaste, TGF Soap, at TGF Shampoo, ilagay ng product ng toothpaste, soap at shampoo, ilagay sa papel ng isulat ng TGF Products Win Promo, ihulog sa drop boxes nationwide, sali na sa TGF Products Win Promo.
Mag Sunsilk Smooth and Manageable para tanggalin ng buhok. Huwag madumi sa buhok. Para mabango, Mag Sunsilk Smooth and Manageable para nagkakagigil.
Don't not dandruff hair of Brand X, split ends hair, but Brand X shampoo. New Duvet Intensive Repair. Remove hair. No dandruff care. Wear you hair your way. New Duvet Intensive Repair.
All-day hangout! Morning, noon, hanggang nighttime. Bangong Palmolive sa hair ko?
Check!
OM Kilig! That's only from Palmolive Naturals. It wraps your hair in long-lasting bango. Long-lasting bangong Palmolive? Check mo! Have a great hair day!
Ang init ang arawan, pawisan. Kaya ang init ng umaaraw, magzilga papaya. Soap, nakakaputi ang papaya. In science, mas maputi, mas confident, iyong papaya. Soap ng vitamin A, vitamin B at vitamin C. Ang kutis. Ang arawan, walang pawis. Alagang papaya, alagang zilga.
Kutis na takaw tingin.
New TGF Bread. Masarap na ang bread sa tinapay sa vitamin A at vitamin C. Masarap ang bread tinapay na basta tinapay. New TGF Bread, 81 pesos lang. Ang labo ng mata. Tignan ayaw makita ng mata. Hindi nakakita, hindi naka-cellphone, hindi naka-computer at tablet. Mag-obten. Para mawala ang labo ng mata. Huwag lutin, kaya sa obten. Para mga kalidad ng iyong kalusugan mata. Iwasan paglalabo panigin. Obten. Kitang-kita ang kalusugan. Mahalagang paalala, ang Obten ay hindi gamot at hindi dapat panggamiting panggamot sa anumang uri ng sakit. Les Cafe Original, mas pinatapang. Kaya sasarapin ng lasa, mas pinatapang. At aroma, masarap ang kape, araw-araw. Nababangon gigising, mag Les Cafe Original. Mas pinasarap ang tapang kape. Ito na lang, mag Max Menthol Candy. Para hindi pinaparamdam ito, mag Max Menthol Candy. Menthol sa lamig, menthol sa paramdam.
P1250 SRP. Sulit ang Mayra. E with proper diet and exercise, with healthy glow skin of outside, kaya ng skin at kaya ng glow, mag Mayra E na.
TGF Pale Pilsen na, ilabas, inuman na. Laging tama kasama inuman ng Pale Pilsen, ang sarap ng TGF Pale Pilsen sarap laging kasama.
Sinabon mo, ngunit kulang.
Bakit ganon? Sinabon ko naman! Ayaw kuminis! Girl, tama ng drama. After washing your face, use Eskinol. It cleans teeth to help remove pimples, blackheads, and whiteheads. Ang linis nga! That's why it's makinis. Linis, linis! Eskinol cleans deep for linis, kinis skin.
Ma? Pwede mo ba sa birthday ko? May iba't ibang flavor ng ice cream! Ice cream!
Pwede yan! Dahil ang Selecta Birthday 3-in-1, 99 lang! May new flavors! New Selecta 3-in-1, 99 lang!
Ang init ng umaaraw kumati na ang buhok nyo, puro pawis at kamot. Bagong TGF Shampoo. Tanggal ang pangkamot sa buhok at kamot para tanggalin ang kumate ng buhok nyo. Para walang pawis. Bagong TGF Shampoo. Tanggal ang pawis. 32 pesos lang.
Mag-TG Food na, 25 pesos lang sa Pansit Canton, 30 pesos lang sa Sinigang Sabaw, at Chicken Fried at Fries, 70 pesos lang. Order na!
Mag-doctor recommended Dactarin Oral Gel. Tanggal ang aw in as fast as 2 days. Tanggal ang singaw, tanggal ang aw. Dactarin Oral Gel.
Ang Tagalog Powder Milk. Mga children sa bata ng 1 taon hanggang 3 taon old. Magtagalog powder milk. Para sa 1 to 3 years old. The use of milk supplements must only be upon the advice of a health professional.
Di biro ang maging newscaster at president and CEO. Dati, sa office inaantok pa ako at napapagod. Buti sa tulong ng Lion Energy Drink, lumakas pa ako. Bukod sa taurine, vitamin B complex at ginseng, ay meron ring vitamin C para lumakas ang immune system. Kaya ako'y matibay at masigla ang aking trabaho. Lakas ka with Lion Energy Drink. From Godwin Enterprise.
Mahalagang paalala, ang Lion Energy Drink ay hindi gamot at hindi maaaring gamitin paggamot sa anumang uri ng sakit.
Ang Homie Instant Noodles para magluluto tayo sa noodles. Para magluto sa noodles tapos ilagay mo sa plato ng noodles. Masarap ang kumain ang Homie Instant Noodles. Kainan na.
Ang Ladies' Choice Meaty Spread may real meat kaya mas malaman at mas masarap ang bonding sa umaga. Kaya pag alis niya, siguradong baon niya ang iyong pagmamahal.
Malaman, dinamdam.
Ang lakas ng kidlat o kulob. Ito na lang gagamitin ng FOFBTN Fabric Conditioner para mawala ng kulob at kidlat from sampayan. Mas pinabango sa FOFBTN Fabric Conditioner.
Sumakit ang ulo at lagnat? Ang init sa katawan? Mag-paracetamol, Biljag-Chesic, tanggal ang lagnat at sakit ng ulo para mawala ang lagnat sa umaga hanggang gabi. Tanggal ang lagnat at sakit ng ulo, mag-paracetamol, Biljag-Chesic.
Ang batang dugo, bakit nawalang ng iron? Ang Incremin, ang iron supplement. Nakakatulong sa mga batang dugo sa anemia, lalo sa mga batang dugo. Masiglang ng dugo, Incremin, batang dugo, malusog mararating.
Dio Plus Naturals Powder Deodorant. All-day protection with underarm and foot. Dio Plus Naturals Powder Deodorant. Also available with Dio Plus Towers.
Earl John Pure Water na toxic na sa OMS. Mag-Earl John Pure Water para ang tangali ng toxic kung wag mo kakainin sa kanton. Sa Earl John Pure Water na 8 pesos lang.
Bagong KM Sardines para iluluto sa sardines. Para kumain na. Kuya kalimutan niyo po para sa sardinas. Sa KM Sardines, 24 pesos lang.
Introducing FOFBTN Shampoo Straight and Silky with Vitamin B3 Shampoo, Remove Clear, Brand X and FOFBTN Shampoo. Introducing Immune-Proof FOFBTN Shampoo, also available by FOFBTN Shampoo Cool and Menthol.
Pati mga germs gumagamit ang sabon, pati Brand X pa rin, ibalik ang brand soap mo. Ito ang gagamitin ng FOFBTN Soap Pure White, para tanggalin ang germ protection ng sabon, in as fast of 2 minutes. Tanggal ang germs, walang dumi. Ito ang gagamitin ng FOFBTN soap, tanggalin ang germ protection, walang dumi. Sumakit ng katawan ko at pilayan. Dahil sa Brand X capsule, ito ang bagong FOFBTN Silver Advance. Para mga sumakit ang katawan, at pilayan, para mga vitamins A, C, at E. Magbagong FOFBTN Silver Advance, also available with FOFBTN Advance. Ang pagiging giorno ay depiro, kay pagod man ako sa newscasting o sa field man, sisigla pa rin ako sa tulong ng FOFBTN Cola Lemon.
Masigla iyong araw with FOFBTN Cola Lemon, its high iron, taurine, and B vitamins. Para tuloy-tuloy ang focus sa work, araw-araw.
Sarap, FOFBTN TV po try nyo, journalist, reporter news anchor.
PD Cola.
From FOFBTN Brand Enterprises, Quality Brand Company.
10:43, we welcome you back to TWC, and quite frankly, we're still on our experimentation right here on the one and only KABAYAG! Also, I have made up my mind regarding Synthwave Sunday on DZX. I just need to find the schedule here, just to make sure I am not being blindsided by, I'll have to go check. There it is. So, according to the schedule right here that was sent to me, this is this is Friday. Well, where's Friday? Okay, there it is. So 9 to 11 is music automation for DZX on Fridays. So I told Therapy that CEN Stories, a long time ago actually, that CEN Stories on DZX will air starting January 30 every Friday from 9:30 all the way till 10 in the evening. So I've been telling you all year long, actually, not all year long, but all month long, last month, that CEN Stories on DZX will be the program that you'll get to hear first on TGON Radio before TWC, which is on the other side, which is obviously Kool FM. So I will be headlining first on DZX before going back to Kool, and the only thing that I'll be telling you is that our first episode of CEN Stories will be live on January 30. Imagine that. Then episode 2 onwards, this is going to be pre-recorded, and subsequently, you guys already know the routine. Now, there will be files, pre-recorded files that I will be sharing. So you'll have to watch out for that one. Shout out as well to who else did I shout out with? Who else? None other than my. Is it safe? Actually, wait. Okay, I shouldn't say it first. They're still under. They're actually washing dishes at the moment, so I'll be doing that one at the end of the show instead. Don't worry, I'll be fulfilling that promise. Of course, we cannot afford to avoid something very important, especially at the end of an era for this show. Now, many of you are probably asking me if I will be the new Mamon. No, please do not put comparisons. Please do not bring it up. I don't want to be compared with Mamon. I just want to at least continue the legacy of HWM in a way that is unexpected, but also in a way that I want to be myself as well. I want to showcase that TWC is a show where everybody can be comfortable with to listen and watch. So that will be the main purpose, with the sole exception of KABAYAG, of course. Now, for the Monday and Wednesday music automation slots are here on Kool FM for 7:30. Oh wait, no, not 7:30. 8:30. Oh dear. Where are we going to begin in the first place? Well, I've been talking with the newest member of the Kool FM team if this person would be available by Monday or Wednesday. And if there's one thing I can tell you, we're still waiting for a response. And I still am regretting that a certain plan on DZX may or may not actually happen. And unfortunately, Boss Jays is one of those people who actually want, By the way, shout out to Sir Gab. Shout out to Sir Gab Villegas. I wish him the best of luck. He's going to participate in a run tomorrow. So that's all I can say. And while they're having fun, while our colleagues are having fun with their own thing, of course. Is Geometric actually playing Geometry Dash right now? That's just absolutely insane. But Blue is definitely in the server at the moment. Oh my god, 10 stories. 10 stories. They're literally airing 10 stories right now on our sister stations. KABAYAG channel on TVOK channel 2. By the way, it's fan-made. I want to mention that one as well. Let's give them some airtime at least. Where is... Okay. I don't know if this is as recent as it can be, but let me go check. Okay, this is recent. So let me read an article for you while the dogs are still currently barking for nothing. The death toll from the landslide in the Binalio landfall basically. How should I, let me check. Landfall. Wait. Do we have a guest here? Okay, I think we have a guest here at the... Who? Oh, okay. My apologies. We have a guest. We have a guest here at our house tonight. My apologies. So back to where was I? The death toll from the landslide in the Binalio landfill. I'm not going to correct myself here. The landfill in Cebu City is now at 35. This was confirmed by Cebu City Councilor Dave Tumulak after 3 cadavers were recovered on Saturday. 2 were recovered at 2:53 p.m. while the other was recovered at 3:10 p.m. All 3 are yet to be identified. As of posting, 1 is still missing. Tumulak said in a message to ABS-CBN News, by the way, we'll get to that later with ABS-CBN News, quote, "This is Santo Niño's miracle that we are now just looking for 1 out of 36. Search operations continue to find the last victim of the crash slide. The Cebu City Council declared January 16, which is yesterday, as a day of mourning for the victims. Crime Integrated Waste Solutions Incorporated, which is the owner of the landfill, said that the garbage collapse was likely triggered by a magnitude 6.9 earthquake in September of last year. It's aftershocks and extreme rainfall brought by Typhoon Tino, based on the initial assessment of city officials and experts. President Ferdinand Marcos Jr. on Thursday offered prayers and a moment of silence for the victims. The company said that it provided financial assistance and psychosocial services to the families of affected employees, covered medical expenses for the injured, and shouldered funeral and burial costs. This, this landfill disaster takes me back through time, actually. Even though I wasn't born yet, but based on what I have learned on history, the last time I heard such devastating news related to a landfill was in Payatas. I believe that was in Smoky Mountain. And that too was really devastating. It was one of the worst disasters in terms of landfill in the history of this country. And as much as possible, we don't want to see that repeat again, but unfortunately, we did have a repeat. Speaking of ABS-CBN, earlier today, I have received word earlier today, when I woke up, that a person, one of the personnel from ABS-CBN News' social media writer team has given a shout out to us last night when TWC returned to the airwaves. This person is named as Yuki Santiago from the ABS-CBN News social media writer team. Shout out to each and every one of you at ABS-CBN News. I hope you're having a great time tonight. Sana, how should I say this in Filipino? Sana maganda ang tulog nyo for tonight, and sana masarap ang ulam nyo tonight. on your dinner. Imagine ninyo. Let's see what else do we have in here. Yes, speaking of 10 stories, on DZEX, we will be following the flow of the episodes that Boss Jay has given to us within the last couple of months ago. So after our live airing of 10 stories on January 30, which is episode 1, episode 2 will be the episode 1 that Boss Jay has given to us, which is the How I Lost 220 Million Pesos Worth of Taxpayers' Money in Newport World Resort. And after that one onwards will be the upcoming other episodes. So brace yourselves. It's going to be a very fantastic show, I'll tell you. By the way, again, as we have mentioned, Kabayag is going to be a program soon. We're still experimenting. If ever Kabayag will be a very successful segment, then we're going to eventually turn it into a show. But don't worry, we are going to still lay out all of the assets for Kabayag, because as much as possible, we are now starting to enter a new phase, or rather transition to a new phase of Cool FM come 2026. By the way, our negotiations with the newest member to the Cool FM family, in fact, the newest member to the TGON radio, I should now probably start referring to every single station here of Cool or TGON as TGON radio. So, new member of TGON radio. I'm going to talk to this new recruit that we have regarding this new recruit's future program here in the station, because the only time slots that are now already available for this person, for this new recruit, are Monday and Wednesday, which is the music automation slot. Now, unfortunately, because of the festival that will occur tomorrow, I'm afraid we will have to end it right here. But first, wow, I have to, there you go, I have voice crack. Voice crack, the first sign that I'm going to lose my voice. That I'm going to lose my voice beginning tomorrow. But I have to give you a short and sweet message to each and every one of you regarding this thing. This journey of TWC has been smooth sailing. We have a wonderful ride together on the Saturday slot, and as far as all of the controversies that we had, all of the good times that we had, all of the bad times that we had, at the end of the day, we're still standing. And we are all grateful, and even me personally, I am all grateful that we are still alive and well. We are still proud of what we have achieved all these years, all these months, and we look forward for the future. And I thought to myself, is this going to be enough? Is this going to satisfy enough for not just for me, but for everybody involved? And I thought to myself, I did not think once, I did not think twice, I think a lot of times before making this decision. And I said, yes, we're going to do it. Simula po ngayong gabi, January 17, 2026. Ang show na ito ay magpapaalam na, at the end of the day, we're still standing, okay? We're still standing. We're not going anywhere this time around. And we're not fooling you around for this announcement, okay? We're not fooling you around with this announcement, because after the end of the show, we're no longer on Saturdays. We will now be on Monday to Friday. So this announcement is now real. It's the real deal, and there's no escaping to that fact anymore. Simula po ngayong gabi, January 17, 2026, ang TWC ay magpapaalam na sa Saturday slot na ito. Karangalan po namin na maging parte ng inyong buhay every Saturday nights here on Cool FM. And we're hoping you can still join us on our future endeavors on this station and on this program. Because starting next week, TWC will now air every Monday to Friday, Monday to Thursday from 10 to 10:45, and Fridays from 10 to 11 in the evening on Cool FM. Wow. Instead of demotivation, I got re-motivation. And that should be the mindset that everyone needs to have. Okay? That everybody needs to have. Everybody should have that kind of determination, that kind of passion, that kind of genuine mission. At the end of the day, we still have that one mission, and that mission is to serve the people. That one mission that we're not going to break, and that is nananatili kaming tapat sa inyo mga kalamaw. So all in all, Saturday, you've been a good friend for this show, but unfortunately, we will have to part ways. All good things must come to an end, but not all good things should end permanently. Just because you end a chapter doesn't mean that you are officially ending that said chapter. Who knows? The book is unlimited. Time is unlimited. Anything can happen. Whether it is good, whether it is bad, anything can happen. For better or for worse, in sickness and in health, through all the struggles that we have faced, through all the triumphs that we have faced, we're still strong. And we will always be forward together. Alliance? No. We will always be united. Unit? No. How should I say this? We're not divided, okay? All we want is for you to be entertained, to be happy, and to put a smile to your faces every day. And that is what we are still trying to do. We are still trying our best to do it for you. And that is what you call commitment, loyalty, and a determined husband material. Oh my God. Husband material. Oh my goodness. Almost to the point where I should say, "Will you marry me?" But no, I'm not. I'm not that person who's into relationships anymore. Because you know why? Wow! Imagine that. Imagine that. TWC's last episode for Saturdays. I literally told each and every one of you, I am now taken. I am no longer a single person. Yay! Woohoo! Time to be that one husband who's going to be experiencing all of the pain. Wow, imagine that. But don't worry, it's a joke. It's a joke. It's a joke. It's a joke. Why not we call it dating stage? Let's call it dating stage. Oh yeah, boy, that's more like it. That's more like it. We want to call it more on a dating stage. And again, if you know who this new recruit is, then I'll be glad. You are absolutely right on your minds. Now, I still have to do some work. now for the upcoming festival that will occur tomorrow. afternoon. Again, if you want to watch the festivities, if you want to spot me personally, then all you have to do is to go to the official Facebook page of the Pasig City Public Information Office. They will be airing the live broadcast. They will be doing the live broadcast of the 25th Grand Bambina Festival, which is slated to begin at 4 in the afternoon, which will go all the way throughout the night. Throughout the night, because I'll tell you, this parade is a very long parade. So this might end up between 9 or 10 in the evening tomorrow. So again, one thing is for sure, we're going to have a lot of candies when we go home. And what else? Aside from candies, what else are we going to get? Oh yeah, I'm gonna be Santa Claus next week. On Monday, beginning this Monday, I'll be sharing those candies that we're going to receive. Okay, I'm hoping we can fill one big bucket, the same bucket that we usually use on laundry, and I'm hoping we can fill that thing. Because if we did, then we're definitely going to start the giveaways of candies to the school. And if you are listening right now, here's the thing: if you are listening to this program right now, I want you to tell you this. If you are a classmate of mine, you may want to listen to this. Next week, beginning this Monday, I'll be starting to give away candies from the festival. All of the candies that I'll be receiving throughout the festival will be giving at the school, but not everything all at once. It will be given batch by batch, batch per batch, day by day. So once you missed, let's say there's no more candies on Monday, then you can wait. There's still more, okay? Because me and my family, we're not into sweets. We're not into candy, so you should all be lucky that we're going to give away all these candy for free. So as much as possible, reach out to me. And if you want to get said candies, then all you have to do is to reach me out. Head over to room 201, the headquarters of 12 Humes, 99.5. Oh, wait, no, sorry, 99.5, 95.5. And you can go ahead and go reach me out. Go fetch some candies. I'll tell you that one right now. I'm going to be Willy Wonka, the Willy Wonka of 12 Humes. Oh my God, I am so ecstatic about what will happen next week. And I think you should guys start betting on whether I would be chased, I would be mobbed just for those candies that I'll be getting from the festival tomorrow. And if I get mobbed, then you guys win on the bet. But there's no reward, obviously. We're not doing Senyonario like type of bidding, not type of betting. You guys bet on your own. I have no problem with it. But anyways, again, if you want to spot me, personally, you can go watch the live telecast of the 25th Grand Bambina Festival on the official Facebook page of the Pasig City Public Information Office. But one thing is certain, I am going to hide. So as much as possible, go find me. Go find me on that live stream. Because if you do find me, then congratulations. You finally know who I am. So there will be no hints because even I don't know what am I gonna wear. But the one small hint that I'm gonna give you is that I am going to wear a cap. I'm going to wear a cap, and that's all I can tell you. I'll be wearing a cap, not a hat, but a cap. And I think it's a dark colored one. So, this is it. The end of an era and the start of a brand new era as we pass the torch to a brand new schedule. For the very last time, for every Saturdays, for this time slot every Saturdays, this has been TWC. Until next week, until Monday, we'll see you on Monday, where we're gonna have Tonight with Boya Bunda. Oh my God. I mean, in all seriousness, this time slot is like the bottom line with Boya Bunda, and now we're moving from Monday to Friday. We're finally gonna turn it not Fast Talk with Boy Abunda. That's literally in the afternoon. We're gonna call it Tonight with Boy Abunda. And also Kabayag, as a segment for TWC temporarily, we will again test if Kabayag is going to be successful. Then if it's going to be successful, then we're going to actually turn it into a program. By the way, I'm still in touch with this new recruit. I'm still in touch with this new cool DJ. And this new DJ told me they will think whether they will taking either that slot or that slot. So I'm not going to say anything aside from the management, except for the management, because they deserve the right to know this. So I'll now start preparing for the festivities that's gonna happen tomorrow. I've got a lot of candies here at the moment. What is this? We have here chalk nut. We have here Chupa Chups. Wow, Chupa Chups. Speaking of Chupa Chups, shout out to the Chups. And let's see what else do we have in here. We have here Nips, M&Ms, Skittles, and How How. Oh, the iconic How How. Iconic How How. Oh, it's still here. Thank God we do have some How Hows here. So, we'll see you then from all of us here on TWC Saturday Department for the very last time. Thank you very much for watching and listening to the show. And one final thing before we leave, shout out to Boss Jace. He's currently in the audience as well. Boss Jace, good evening. I hope you are having a great time tonight, for the rest of the night tonight, even though Mindanao Wi-Fi sucks. And stay safe wherever you are. I hope you can come back here in Luzon territory soon, in which I hope you will. You certainly will. Until then, from all of us here, have a great evening. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. We'll see you starting this Monday, and good night.
Bastos!